Well, hi Pisces, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Pisces, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. Readings don't usually go out past 6 months. If this reading resonates with you, it probably is your reading. If it does not, it probably is not your reading. I would check your moon sign. Your moon sign is your private emotional side. These are general readings. So you also could consider a private reading with someone you trust. Okay. Wow. Pisces, the overall energy of your reading is the Wheel of Fortune. This is super. This means there's a new life cycle coming in. You are moving forward for your better, for your fortune. When the universe gets involved, this wheel starts turning and you can't stop it. There is nothing you can do to prevent yourself from moving forward in a good way. So this surrounds your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy, the Judgment card, your guardian angels and spirit guides, they've been blowing this horn down on you. And you're awakening to a spiritual lesson. If you're wondering why you've had to go through so much crud in the recent past, it's because it's been a spiritual lesson. And you're getting it. You've learned something from it. And that's why the wheel is now ready to take you forward. It's like a reward. I have the Two of Swords here, right next to the Judgment card, right above the Wheel of Fortune. Boy, you were fighting that spiritual lesson. You might have been in it for quite a while because you were fighting it. You were blindfolded. You had your swords up of self-protection. Your heart was guarded. So apparently, you have decided to learn the lesson. It's like, if you can't beat them, join them type thing. You finally learned your spiritual lesson, you accepted it, and you're moving forward now. The universe has a hold of you. And look what's here. The Lovers. I think this is part of your reward. I think you had to leave another situation. I think you have a divine soulmate coming in, someone that you've been lovers with before. Because it starts with your guardian angels and spirit guides and on this top line, which is your highest energy. And there they are again, and they've been trying to bring you together with a divine soulmate, someone you've been lovers with in another life, and there's going to be such a strong connection. So by letting your guard down here, opening your heart, making it available, I think that was part of your lesson. You're going to be moving forward, and I think this divine soulmate is coming in. Under your Judgment card, I have the Eight of Cups. It looks like you had to turn your back on something else or someone else and walk away from something. So here you are walking away from something, and you're walking right towards the Wheel of Fortune. Your part of your judgment was to leave a situation of sorts. And, you know, you were, by leaving this situation, this is a situation, I think, of loneliness, of like being just kind of like hibernating or closing yourself up or closing yourself out from the rest of the world. I feel like you're deciding to venture out now. Under the Eight of Cups is the Knight of Wands. This is probably what put you in that position of wanting to not venture out, wanting to protect your heart. I think you had an energy in your life, male or female. They're all male or female, that would run in and out of your life. This is a very unstable energy. They're flighty. They run in and out. They make promises that they break all the time, usually. I feel like you had to leave this energy behind. And I feel like you entered this place of loneliness or aloneness that you weren't willing to bring yourself out of until just recently. And now that you've learned your spiritual lesson, this universe can move you forward, and I think you have a divine soulmate coming in. It took a lot of strength. This is right under the Wheel of Fortune. This This symbol is intuition and knowing. So you finally, it's like you figured out what you had to do and you found the courage and the strength to do it. Leo might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. Next to the strength card is the Page of Swords. You went on guard. Your intuition put you on guard to this energy. And this is what awakened you to leave it behind. It wasn't serving you. So you entered this place of letting go of the Knight of Wands energy, male or female, like I said, putting yourself up in self-protection and just kind of hibernating. And I think you've come out of that, and I think you're heading towards something marvelous. The Wheel of Fortune, it's not going to be bad, I'll tell you that much. It will be good. It's always for your better. And learning a spiritual lesson almost always opens doors to better things in your life. That's why we go through these spiritual lessons. It's so we can move forward to better places in our life. Wow. Pisces. Oh gosh. There's your guardian angels and spirit guides 3 times up on your highest energy line. Oh. You got the Hierophant up here in your highest energy line. This is the card for Taurus. So Taurus might be strong in your chart someplace or might be strong in someone else's chart around this reading. It's next to the Lovers. Actually might be part of the chart of the divine soulmate. But this is a card, the energy is commitment, security, stability, possibly marriage. Tell you what, good things are coming your way. It's right next to the Six of Cups. I think this divine soulmate is someone you might have known from the past, okay? You have definitely known them from another life, just like I said with the Lovers. But with this card coming up too, with the Lovers on the same energy line, it might be a reunion of sorts, or you might run into somebody you've dated before or just known before. And that's what starts this whole thing. I have the Temperance right next to the Six of Cups. I think Temperance, they've been working really hard to get you balanced. You've been out of balance when you were in these other energies. You've had one foot in the emotional waters. You've had one foot on the land. They need both your feet on the land for all this to take place and happen the way the universe wants it to. They need you grounded. They want that foot out of the water and on the land with the other foot. Okay? This is their job. This is Temperance's job, is to temper you, get you balanced again. So you will become balanced. I have the King of Cups now. King of Cups, Pisces, is you. You are a water sign. It's right under the Hierophant, right next to the Five of Pentacles and being alone. You've been withholding that giant cup of love that you have within you. And I think you're going to be ready to hand it out because it's right below the Hierophant. So when this divine soulmate comes in, you will allow yourself to open up and free your love. And so you've been blocking your heart. It's right next to the Queen of Pentacles. These are all male or female again, you must remember. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So we have Taurus. We have 2 for Taurus so far. So this is about stability. This is your energy, looking at this pentacle. Security, stability, groundedness, commitment. Well, there's commitment, there's security, there's groundedness right here, right next to your divine soulmate's card, right next to another soulmate card. Maybe there's children involved. That could be why this card also popped up here next on the other side of the Hierophant. There's a lot of possibilities, or you've known them before, something like that. So here you are. You're looking at security, stability, groundedness. You have a huge cup of love to offer. And then we have the Death card. This is the card for Scorpio. Scorpio might be strong in your chart, might be strong around somebody else's chart in this reading. So with the King of Cups and Scorpio, that makes 2 for Scorpio. So they're a water sign. So the Death card is about leaving the old behind and moving forward, leaving the old energies behind. all these old energies behind and moving forward. Temperance, getting you balanced so that you can do that. Then I have the High Priestess under the King of Cups next to the Page of Swords. You with your guard up, figuring out, what was going on, you figuring out what you had to do, finding the strength to do it. Under the King of Cups, knowing, you have a huge cup of love. You know you can love, okay? This is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing, okay? So your intuitions are running really high. And when this lover comes in, this soulmate, divine soulmate, you're going to feel that connection. You're going to know it. Don't ignore it. Pull back that pomegranate curtain. Follow your intuition. You're afraid of being breadcrumbed. I think you're breadcrumbed in this past relationship. And you will know if they're going to breadcrumb you or not. This is part of your spiritual lesson. Is becoming aware of the little things that you were probably little red flags that you were ignoring. Now you will pay attention to them. So this is about being breadcrumbed, and there's your scales being thrown off balance at Temperance is really working hard to get you rebalanced from. Right under the Queen of Pentacles, you want the commitment. You want the security and stability. This is very insecure, very unstable, both these energies. So here you are, moving forward. You're coming out strong on the other side. You're coming out stable, grounded, and very secure with yourself with the Nine of Pentacles. This also can be who's coming in, the Nine of Pentacles, because it is under the Death card. I think this is part of your energy. It also can be part of their energy, and it's also more Pentacles, and they really could have Earth in their chart someplace. So let me take out one more card for this reading, the Five of Wands. This past relationship, okay, that got you to guard your heart for it feels like quite a while. But you're coming out of it. It caused a lot of stress, anxiety, and confusion. And when this soulmate comes in, I think you're going to feel some of that is going to creep back up on you. This is like a warning sign. It's like you feel the connection and it scares you. It's like, uh-oh, I don't want to get myself into something I have to get myself out of again. But don't fear. Don't fear. If this is your soulmate, you will know it, okay? This energy will not last long. As a matter of fact, once you get to know your divine soulmate, this connection, it'll just kind of dissipate. And even if this energy comes from the past, the whole past is going to kind of like disappear, and you're going to leave it all behind you and move forward here with the Death card, and you're going to move right towards marriage or commitment. It's serious. This is a serious relationship coming in. So Pisces, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.